and thank you to all of you for being here to testify before the subcommittee today. Mr. Tharp, I want to take a minute to ask you some questions because Delta Waterfowl is a group that I've volunteered a lot of my time for. I've been a committeeman and state committee member for many years. I don't get to volunteer near as much of my time as I used to with this job, but just want to say how appreciative I am of you and all the work that the folks like Chris Williams and everybody in North Carolina does for ducks. Because were it not for groups like you, we would not have plentiful numbers of different species of waterfowl. And I am grateful for that because I enjoy hunting them, and I hope to be able to teach my kids how to do the same thing. So thank you for all the work you guys do. I want to talk a little bit about something that I know that Delta Waterfowl's worked on for a long time, and that's the conservation of prairie wetlands. Can you talk about what the organization has done and how that's benefited the duck population throughout the different flyways?
Sure, and thank you, Congressman McDowell, first for the question. And Delta Waterfowl has been, throughout its very long history, which began in 1911, a prairie-based organization, and primarily we've been a scientific organization. We've trained nearly 900 master's and PhD students over the years in waterfowl science and have been known as the University of Ducks for a long time. And so we're a science-based organization, and we began in the prairies because the science began to tell us back as early as the 1940s that most of what drives duck populations, most of what matters in terms of the waterfowl we see on this continent happens in a very short 3-month period, which we call the spring production period in the prairies. And we commonly refer to it as a PPR, but it's essentially North Dakota, South Dakota. There are large numbers of wetlands there, and there are wins and losses in relation to that part of the world. For example, we have always applauded the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service easement program, which began in the 1960s. Over 30% of the critical wetlands, which are the small ones that usually go dry in June, and they're the most important to our breeding hens, have been conserved in the Dakotas as a result of this easement program. But there's more work to be done. Agricultural changes, shifts. We work very closely with farmers because they're one of our more important partners because they own the land where our ducks come from. 85% of the waterfowl on this continent still come from private property. So they come off farms and ranches. And so we have to work closely with those landowners to try to create, innovate, and come up with programs that work with working lands. Is essentially that's sort of our motto. Is we want farmers and ranchers to be successful, and we believe they can be stewards of water and wildlife in the same way they can.
When a duck is hatched, when a duckling is hatched, what is the single greatest threat to their life?
Being eaten, predators. We've talked a bit today about alpha predators, which has been an interesting, as a science organization, it's been an interesting program project for us to watch over the last few years. More important to ducks are what we call mesopredators. So your raccoons, your fox, your skunk are the ones we primarily deal with. Part of the challenge of having alpha predators in the system or out of the system for as long as we did is our mesopredator populations have been out of control for a long time. For years and years, we've seen increases of rabies in the skunk, distemper in the raccoons. We see mange outbreaks that nearly wiped out the red fox population in North Dakota, starting in the 1990s. So these are direct predators of our ducks, and so we need to address that issue. This is not a matter of small furry animals versus ducks. This is a matter of an ecosystem that's sort of out of balance. And so we've done years and years of studies on predator control, how to help balance the ecosystem and support our breeding waterfowl.
Can you very quickly just talk to, for some of my colleagues, can you explain how you all use the small solar transmitted, the radio transmitters to track the population movement of waterfowl?
For sure, and thank you for the question, and I'd be happy to supply maps and other visuals if the committee's interested, but Radio telemetry work has become very popular. Technology's improved. We're now able to do everything from, for a long time, put backpacks on waterfowl, but also there's now implants and other things we can do. Delta's actually working on a meta-analysis of all the telemetry work. We're looking to partner with folks who've collected this data so we can really start to get a better understanding of how migratory birds, at least the waterfowl, are moving around this continent and how they're using the habitat, which is part of why we're here today, right? Is the refuge system. We've talked about access a lot, but I think it's important to bring up what the refuge system also does is provide inviolate sanctuary for waterfowl, and this is super important. Recent work has come out about the importance of waterfowl needing a place to get away from humans to rest, and if they don't have those places, they redistribute across the landscape. And so the refuge system is an important, very important component of our waterfowl having places to go. So radio telemetry supports our ability to understand those movements.
Great. Thank you.